Hey, 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 how's it going, everybody? It is Matt, and it is Bloodthirsty Thursday. I hope each and every one of you are having a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that jazz. I hope you're safe. I hope you're at home. Hope you're with all your family. Hope maybe some friends with some loved ones doing whatever it is that makes you happy, because that's what's most important in life. To make me happy, please do like, share, and subscribe. I like seeing you new faces here. It always brings joy to my dark black heart. Yes. Now, so now let's get on to today's film. Today's film is a beast. It's a powerhouse. It easily could be a Friday or a Monday review for me. Since Fridays and Mondays are always the big two of the week, I always like to start the week in a bang and always like to end it in a bang. And this one I could easily do on either one of those days, but I've already got Friday and Monday already set up, and I don't want to wait all the way till next Friday to review this. I wanted to do it ASAP because it's one I love. I just rewatched it again for like the 10th time. I can't do it word for word, but I can tell you what's exactly going to happen while you're watching it, as it like right before it unfolds, because it's so awesome and cool and fun and bloody and gory. Yes, yes, yes. This one's from 1991. It is a Hong Kong Category 3 film. It is the first to receive the Category 3 rating for as far as violence goes. Or at least that's what some stuff online told me, not just IMDb, but I did a quick Google on it. And it does seem to confirm itself that it is the first for that, as far as for the violent side goes, because there's lots of other Category 3 films before it. This is not the first to ever be made. Just to let you know that, just to keep that in mind. But anyways, like I said, from 91, this cut I have is run about an hour and 31 minutes. I'm not sure if there are any other cuts of this film. I wouldn't be surprised if there's ones that are short and cut from the originals, because it is such a violent and bloody and full of guts movie. It's a powerhouse. And this one, I'm going to murder all of these names, so please, please, please do not shoot me in the head. We got Fan Siu-Wong, we got Fan Mui Sang, Hokakai, Oshima Yukari, Shang Kang Wing, Chan Kwok Bong, Tetsuro Tanpa, and Gloria Yip. And this is directed by none other than Nai Choi. Nai Choi, and this is Riki-Oh, the story of Ricky. Yes, Yes, this movie is a beast. I love this movie. I hope each and every one of you check this one out. Even if you're not into like martial arts movies, this one, it has enough going on to keep you entertained and interested in what's going on in the film, because it's very fast paced. There's only a couple of dull places in this. Otherwise, it's pretty quick. Lots of action. Lots of hands going through body parts and things that you will never ever see in real life. You get to see a grown man smash another grown man's head with both of his hands. It is one of those scenes that a lot of you have probably seen before. This is the movie that it's from. It's very, very intense and one that's unforgettable. That character's name is Tarzan, and Tarzan's easily my favorite out of the gang of four, which is the Riki-Oh is a guy who goes to prison basically on purpose. His girlfriend is basically kind of killed in a way because she was abducted and drugged by these bad dudes, and she goes crazy haywire, runs out of the room and is running, and she trips and falls off the top of a building and dies. Kind of a suicide type thing. So essentially they are responsible for it. So Riki-Oh just goes after these guys. He gets shot like 5 or 6 times in the chest. doesn't stop the guy. He does this epic punch, bam, punches this guy right here, and it just leaves this huge gaping hole in his head. It is so freaking dope. Um, oh wow! Like another movie that I can think of that is similar in as far as violence is stuff from Necrostorm, Adam Chaplin, or maybe Mildew from Planet Xanador or whatever it is, or Tater City has some pretty cool action stuff. But that's the closest I can really describe it to Riki-Oh. Even though that's not Riki-Oh, this is a completely different beast. It's one that is in a different level. It's better than anything Necrostorm has ever or will ever release. I love some of their stuff. Don't get me wrong, but don't. They're just. They have some problems, and I'm not going to get into that right now. They've never done me wrong, but I've seen a lot of things that they've done to other people, and I don't agree with it. That's all I'm going to say. So, anyways, Riki-Oh is he goes after this guy. He kills all three of them. Gets himself sent to prison. Leaves the doesn't get the bullets removed. That's how much of a beast Riki is. He doesn't get the bullets removed. When he goes to prison, they right away he's going off on the alarm metal detectors and stuff like that, and they show a chest exam and you see the bullets in there, and it's cool. It's crazy. The guy's a beast. But he is quickly met by the Gang of Four, or actually it's another guy. There's this old man who is trying to get paroled so he can go be with his family. He made a nice, cute little wooden toy train for his son. There at the prison that he was going to bring to him and give to him on his day, and I think the next day or the day after, sometime that week, he's supposed to be released if they approve of it. And this one guy, basically one of that's get tied to the Gang of Four, makes it to where he can't get out. There's a whole fight between them in this bathroom, and Riki-Oh. Well, first, the fight is just insane. Like, you see this guy, the old man gets hit in the face with a wood plane, and not a wood aeroplane, but a wood plane, that's used for smooth, flattening out surfaces of wood. It chops off a bunch of stuff. So he hits him right in the face with one of those, and it just leaves this gnarly just gash from about here all the way up. It is wicked. Riki-Oh is met by this guy. He quickly dispatches them. Really messes up the one guy that hurt the old man. Very, very cool. He eventually meets, I forget what this dude's name is right now. All of a sudden slipped my mind. This one and the little blonde-haired one. That's Tarzan. And that's Rogan. And Rogan is played by a girl, actually, but is supposed to be a man, a very androgynous man. That's what Rogan's character is supposed to be. So if you look at Rogan and you think, boy, that looks like a girl. It really is a girl, but it's not. It's supposed to be a guy that looks like a girl, basically. That you can't tell the difference. Is he a boy or a girl? One of those, very androgynous type. And then Tarzan, he's my favorite out of the Gang of Four. He's this giant monster he's the one that smashes the guy's head. He has his last fight with Riki is insanely cool. Honestly, all of the fights in this are insanely cool. The fight he has with this dude is by far the most. I don't know, it's one of the most violent ones, I would say, because the guy rips out his own intestines and chokes somebody with it. That beats punching somebody in the face to a hole. That beats smashing somebody, in my opinion. When you pull out your own guts and you wrap it around somebody else's head and you're still coming, that's crazy. That's cool. either way, that's if that doesn't get you going, there's lots of other stuff. There's a whole thing where they trap him underground and he has to survive a week. And there's a what else goes on? There's a whole side deal with an opium field inside the prison. And by the way, what kind of makes me chuckle is this since it's made in '91, but it's supposed to take place in 2001. So it shows what they thought prisons were going to be, which essentially they're not very far off. The prisons are privatized and are corporate entities basically, and they're not really too far off of that here in the world nowadays, in my opinion. That's a whole nother story on its own, but let's see. Do I want to say anything else about the story? No, 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 no. I don't want to. No, everything else that I can think of, I don't want to talk about. I want you guys to watch it on your own, just see it. I'm going to roll over onto my ratings for this thing on the 1 through 5 on the technical side. It's okay. It's got some hiccups. I'm not gonna lie. Some parts of the story just make no sense. It looks crisp. There's a lot of really cheesy, hokey special effects and acting going on here. Like there's this scene where his uncle, Riki-Oh's uncle, he's the guy that trained Riki to know how to do all these superhuman powers essentially. And in this scene, they're going through smashing cemetery headstones, the tombstone markers. Um, I don't. For one, why would you smash them? For two, you're desecrating a grave. Um, I don't think they really thought that one through when they did that. I was a little like kind of looked at it a little sideways, like, "Whoa, did you guys just really do that?" Oh well, I guess it is just a movie. It's not like they dug up the bodies and were having sex with the corpses. That would have been awesome if they did, though. Anywho's, I'm gonna give this thing a 3 on the 1 through 5 as far as a technical side goes. It's nothing that's gonna blow your socks off. Now, as far as an entertainment side, this thing is a powder keg. It will freaking blow your socks off. I'm gonna say this one's a 5 out of 5 for as far as entertainment, because there's so much cool shit going on in this movie. With the action, the story's pretty good. There's some great little comedy in here. There's a good little side stories with some of the other characters, like this dude's godson. Riki becomes a friend with him, and he has his tongue cut out, and there's kind of a little thing there with them too. It's a fun little movie. I can't say enough good about it. So 8 out of 10, I will gladly take that number. And I'm gonna head on out of here and put this beast down. I love it so much. Riki-Oh, you are my thing. All right, guys. I love all your faces. I'll see you tomorrow. I got an amazing film lined up for tomorrow. It's one I saw months and months and months ago, and I just rewatched it yesterday, and finally got to rewatch it yesterday, and it's a really cool independent film, that feature length film, not a short feature length film from a young up and coming director that I am very proud of his work. The guy is very talented and got lots to go on with him. Yes. All right, now that I blew your guys' eardrums out with that, I'm going to get the hell out. Love your faces.